So a few weeks ago, I came back to this game, Stonehearth, after years of saying I would never play it on the channel again, and well, you guys certainly seem to enjoy it, so welcome back to Stonehearth. Not a sentence I thought I'd say in 2025, of course, I'm the Remick. And yes, thank you for supporting that last video. Shall we play a little bit more? Of course, it was like 20 minutes when we got this small settlement. We got a nice little house we built ourselves here. This is our sleeping quarters, isn't it? It's under construction, but it'll be done in a few minutes. And yeah, we have this house over here, which I think is our carpenter's house, right? It is, yes. So this time, I kind of want to flesh out our town just a little bit. I want to jump back and forth as well, because I kind of want to see this develop a bit more. But seriously, thank you for support on the last one. I do mean it. Now, in terms of our citizens, quick inventory. We've got ourselves a mason, we've got ourselves a trapper, Okay, to be fair, we're doing alright. I see I was laying some groundwork, but shall we get into cooking? Because I'm sure if you've seen screenshots of this game, not every town looks like this. If anything, this town looks a bit sad. No. We're gonna start cooking. In order to do that first, we gotta go get ourselves a weaver. They, make all the good stuff, and from my own experience, yeah, you want to have a weaver on hand, because they can make all the fancy, nice-looking stuff, unsurprisingly. So where are they? I think we just need to make their tool. Okay, need a level 4 carpenter tool bench, but we do have the stuff to make it, so I guess we'll queue it up. Again, whilst he works away, he will level up, so we'll slap that in the queue for now, and I think we'll also get a farmer's hoe cooking, if we don't have one already. And ooh, speaking of our footman, if we call everyone to our town square, let's put him through his paces. I'm just hoping he doesn't get stuck in an endless cycle of dying, which it tends to happen in a few of my towns. But oh, is he off? She's off even. Okay, to be fair, 3 small stone goblins versus someone with at least, yeah, I don't think there was much competition, to be fair. You know what, go you. Back to business, everyone else, and we can just leave poor Horatio here to fight away. And it doesn't seem as though she got critically injured as well. Later on, it can get a bit scary, because they get afflicted with poisons and stuff, and that can lower their total health, but seems she made it out of that relatively unscathed, and we're not getting any more villagers, which is sad, but again, we'll cook, we'll make things work. Now, very quickly, we want to check, who should make a farmer? I usually pick, the idiots. So for example, this one. No spirit, no body, decent amount of mind, so he does stuff, or she does stuff in this case. Maggie, says you're an apprentice builder, so she's been building for us, but again, spirit of 1, that is, yeah, I'm thinking we make you the farmer, Maggie. Again, having a farm just means we're not starving, and oh, he's already gone and made the hoe. I don't really feel like meddling with the herbalist just yet. Maybe if we do a part 3 of this, if you guys end up giving the series reception, I will turn this into a series. I can't believe I'm floating that idea. But hey, yeah, so she's now a farmer, so we can actually get some more food on the go. Of course, somewhere in here we have a trapping zone, which over here, yes. So our trapper's going to be getting stuff if we okay, decent small animals. We're getting some meat, but having a farm just means we have a bit more food, which is what the kids call nice. So I'm thinking there's a lot of good places to put it, but I do want to have a big storehouse kind of here in the middle, just so we can fill up the crates and stuff. So I'm thinking, shall we cut down 3 of these trees here, and then have a few lanes of farming stuff so they can get to work, and I'll look at them run over. I love triple speed because it just makes things happen way quicker. Though it is nice watching them wander around the lower ones. It's like, yeah, I got a video to make, and they did not used to generate that much wood, right? I mean, it's been a while if you couldn't tell, but seeing it appear after each individual drop is very satisfying. Shout out to Radiant or the Ace team devs for whoever made that. Honestly, it's been so long, it does kind of just blend together to me. But also, I do want to mention one of the developers for the ACE mod, which, again, is a community expansion which has kept this game alive since it stopped being in active development. I commented, I think it was the lead developer even, so hi, hello. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I did not expect that to happen, I'll admit. But seriously, hi! Hope you enjoyed. As you can tell, I handle people checking out this channel very well, but seriously, that was cool. I'm glad to see there are, again, still people out there showing Stonehearth some love in 2025. Because I like the game. I even funded it on a Kickstarter to get a key way back when, in case you, need any reminder. I am actually an old man. Because I was like, what, 2016? Oh, I'm feeling old. Let's build a house. Or what? Oh, I see. Me past episode had ideas. It's a storage house, and it does need stuff from that elusive weaver. Not much actually. Some stuff from the mason more than anything. In fact, no. Okay, I mistook those for curtains. We could actually get straight on this. In fact, we've already started crafting the stuff because it says resume. So I've done that, queued that up. I see you past me. Well, I would quite like to do that, because it means we get organised quite early. If I leave that any later, it can be a bit of a mess. So I think we'll get started on this, and we'll let them get to work. So we got a farm in operation, we got a storage house coming in, and the only other thing we need is a place for our mason to get down to business, which, do we have a mason's workbench banging around? We should do. No stone table. Ah, we should have one somewhere, right? We do. I know myself too well. If I don't have anywhere specific to put a workbench next to the campfire, it goes. Some things have not changed in my years of playing this game. So let us get a mason's house down, because I would quite like to have them have a workshop to work out of, like a carpenter. It just means you can do things. Now, I'm not a good builder, so I've got a stupid amount of presets. Let's decline this. We were not winning that. So we got First Light CC or the base game mason house. I feel as if building one of the fancier ones does kind of keep in line with this. And it feels a First Light, if it let me place it, I know some of my templates aren't working, because I'm really small when it comes to modding this game. It's Steam Workshop, I should know what I'm doing. But I'm thinking, if we just slap it next door, that way like, he can pop next door, go to get his thing. Because that's not like, where's that one? The little open bit? Yeah, he can look out on the ocean. This one's more like, no, let's get our head down, let's work. So I'm going to whack him on like, here. Does here work? Here works. We'll move him a bit closer. And what does he need? Anything particularly crazy? Not much. Again, they can probably build most of this. Before we kind of run short. Only issue is those tall curtains for rug. That stuff's from the Weaver, but it's not too difficult for them to make. So I'm saying, same deal as before, let's build, but not build it, just so everything gets queued up. And then, do we even want to look at I see. That's quite the list, I'll admit. Why are you all read it out? Mason of level 2. Okay, so he's going to make a few more things. Is there anything he can build in this queue, or is this all Mason level 2 stuff? Because, oh, that's quite a bit, actually. Okay, they're working. They're getting on with it, but, wow, that's a lot of stuff read it out. I'm just happy it's getting done. But yeah, to pull up our build menu, though, so you can see what this looks like. How I missed that? Modern miracle of a question mark. We'll just nuke it. But I'm thinking, shall we get some roads on the go? Because if, fun fact, if we can actually make this with our own building, I think. Even though it's not a building, it's a road. If they walk on roads, they just go faster, which is helpful, unsurprisingly. So, for example, we've got our sleeping quarters here. They love it in there, so I've been told. And we'll have all the wood, won't we? So we can, ooh. Okay, there are some nice wood patterns in here, like that. White ash cloudy and light mountain mist, yes. Yes, actually. And this just means they go around a bit quicker. Like, even though we're playing on, like, the highest speed, you know, it's nice for them to know what urgency is. Though I'm going to make this curve around just a little bit. I'm going to be annoying and make it not mega easy. I was dreading that was going to be off-cent for a second there, but let's just draw it out. Again, this won't take long to build at all, but uses a bit of wood and makes them go quicker, which is always nice. Now, we don't got to worry too much about how this joins up just yet. We're just going to make sure it all comes together. And then, do I want to... I think the responsible thing to do is kind of continue it down past the farm this way. Just so, you know, they can get their crops to storage a bit quicker, and then kind of snake it out this way off to Mr. Carpenter's. Because that way everybody goes a bit quicker. I wonder if he has any relation to Sabrina. Look, the joke was right there. I couldn't not make it. If I didn't, somebody else would. And we'll do a bit of this, bit of that. I'm getting very invested in the construction of this path, I'll admit. It's quite fun, though, if we just do a bit of this, bit of this, bit of this. Well, I could have just made a straight path, but no, we're going to make it as awkward as possible, actually, but I'm kind of loving it. Onto that. Bam. That'll take like a minute to construct, and we'll speed, no exaggeration here, like everything up. We do need clay bricks, though, which is not... Okay, so I should maybe check that before drawing the entire thing, because that requires a potter, and I like the look of that as the thing, but pottery's up here. Still, I don't think clay bricks are like the most difficult thing to craft, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, we can start them building it, you know, and it's technically our own creation if you think about it. So who says I rely too much on templates? Look at that road I just built. It's so uniquely me and inconvenient. And what are you doing? What are you? Oh, it's already complaining that the road can't be finished. Is that? Are we surprised? No. That said, I don't think it takes too much to actually get a mason to go and make a potter's thing. Does if I find it? No, it doesn't. So we do need some clay, but we should. If I set them on like any like amount of mining for 2 minutes, we should be in business. In fact, did we designate an area for a mine last time, or am I Am I being silly? Am I being goofy? I think I was being silly and goofy, unless... No, I could have sworn it was, like, over here in between the trees. That, or I'm just, like, severely misremembering. Either way, literally, you can get clay in, like, 2 seconds, so... I mean, there's nothing wrong with a bit of mining, is there? If we do a bit of, like, this, that's, like, what? Enough stone to make a few buildings? And definitely some clay in there as well, which is what we want, because then we can use the pod, we can get it all together. Ooh, I did not expect us to have a little side plot of putting a road together, I'll admit, but oh, as I said, they got straight... Mate, do you mind? Invaders. If you could invade anywhere else, I'd love that. I mean, quite notably, the second time I'm sorry, why is there Spirits of Milo is ready to defend others? I'm sorry. That's new. Oh, it disappears as well. I guess we'll just all move on from that. Sure. Oh, and I built a well as well. Okay, sorry. Apparently me, last time I was playing, was feeling awfully competent. How many pints of water did she just drink? Genuine question. That was like 3 full mugs worth. Yeah, I'm concerned for you, Maggie, and that's why we sent you to work on the farm. Okay, so I'm fast forwarding a bit because I'll admit my save was a bit of a mess. It was taking some time, so I've given some time to catch up, and I've done some stuff. First things first, literally, that's not me, but I have just finally gone as a weaver. It took forever for the carpenter to get to level 4 so I could make one. But yes, we have Lane Burleyhands, who, if we no, don't look at his jobs. If we look at the workshop for him, he's got some stuff to make. Some of this does require him to be a little bit high level, other stuff less so, but it means he can actually start getting funky because I'm making some nice stuff like, as you can see, finally sort of the bed situation. Yeah, since I needed a specific type of wood, so I'd have to cheat these in, I'll admit. So otherwise they'd just be stuck building it forever, so, yeah. So I have a few extra beds coming in so they can sleep. But, I can make some fancier beds using Mr. Weaver. Well, namely if I make some stuff with the Weaver, the carpenter can make nicer beds, but yeah, we need to get this man's workshops, like, online ASAP, because, otherwise, we're not going to be able to keep up. Well, we will, but, like, you know what I mean? It's good if we can get his stuff on the go. Of course, it is gonna... Wow, okay, that's a lot of hay. Yeah, this is why we need the, this place to come to fruition. If you're actually looking at our carpenter, there's waiting on him to build these specific leather-bound chests, which need any bolt of leather, which, as you may guess, this guy's got queued up. So some bolt of scaly leather doesn't have any requirement, but scaly thin leather, maybe we should swap that out for something that we can make a bolt of. Because it's not just that we can get it's from pelt, isn't it? Yeah. We'll see what we can do with that. I think that there must be something we can do to make that work. We'll see what may unlock. But these small fur rugs and stuff we can unlock. And daily update though, we are creeping up. Whilst I was waiting for the guys to sort themselves out and play catch up, I did move a load of these berry bushes over here just so quicker to harvest, and they're spending way less time hauling them back and forth compared to over there. I did grab one over here for evenness. I might move the rest of these over whilst I'm waiting for them to move. We'll see. But yeah, they're nice even leaf space. I just get them all at once, and again, they're not going far for food, which is what we want, because it means they spend more time doing stuff we want. So hopefully we can get another person in. Again, do we have any more beds crafted? I did have the I did tell the carpenter to make a few more, because A, these guys getting sleep is nice and important. You know, I want to be a good village ruler, and B, if they don't, they complain about it and they slow down. So we gotta lock them in. I think 10 beds should be good. I do apologise for the 5 I did have to cheat in, but it was either that building was forever in scaffolding, and we can't have that, can we? That said, I'm sorry, that was a Mason level up? I think it was. Almost we had this little event trigger. I'm not going to do it, but yeah, basically just got some visitors and we can send our Mason away to craft some stuff with bones as like an optional thing. And again, our trapper actually has got to work. Yeah, again, I disabled their thing, so she'd actually do her prioritise emptying these, and hey, it's working. Again, I'm thinking, should we keep it small animals for now? Yeah, I might make another one. Just because, you know, why not have a bit extra food to try and drive up that? Keeps her busy as well if she's not doing anything else. It's like, why not? Actually, yeah. Why not? Okay, so I'm thinking, ooh, should we have one closest to home? Again, reduces the whole distance. It's, I mean, here's a nice little area, isn't it? If we, draw this in, what's the rating? It better be. It is a bit of a walk, I'm aware, but, do we want that? Now, we'll move it a bit closer so it's less distance. We'll say here. I mean, I've already seen bugs spawn here, so why not? Want to get a bugs one going here to a bit more food. Means she's constantly doing stuff, generating a bit more food for us. Same with the farm, actually. Because she's been leveling up and she has been on her game, I think we should make some more stuff. We can make them grow bushes to constantly harvest, but I'm thinking instead let's do another 11 by 11, because she's unlocked some more crops. I can do silkweed for the weaver, which I might do, but current one, either corn, wheat, or pumpkin. One growth time efficiently provides hearty vegetables. I'll do pumpkin. Yeah, I'll do pumpkin, I'll do corn. I don't really want to dabble in wheat because that requires really having a chef to make the most of. So we'll do these two. It's a bit more food. Again, I'm hoping we can maybe by tomorrow have a bit more. Idealistic, I'm aware. And I'll do 3 rows on the end of silkweed, just so our weaver has a bit of a steady supply and we can disable that if it gets too much and backed up. Because where's that weaver's bench? I need to place the weaver's bench. Yeah, they've made it. Boy, I just have to put it down. So we'll do the weaver. You can work on this little corner here. You can be away from everybody else. You and your wheel. You can do that. And again, they've not got too much, but that's the thing. If you're not doing stuff with the weaver, you don't want to be passively generating obscene amounts of silkweed, because otherwise you get backed up. Who would have thought? Okay, I'll admit I've not seen it thunder and lightning in Stonehearth yet, but damn if that is not cool. That's the charged? Yeah, you don't say. How are you alive? Huh? I mean, sure. I mean, I guess I can come back in now. Yeah, so they're almost done with the Masons thing, which is pretty cool. And if I can see here, they should start asking for me to pick this up, move it in there, which is all good. And in here as well, you can see we've actually got those chests down. So I think they're going to put them down, then continue building. We can see we're just waiting for one more, and they're going to continue constructing our little storage area. In fact, speaking of which, so is that going to advance in any way, shape, or form, or is that just going to sit there, kind of? It's just going to hang out. It's probably just going to hang out. Sure, why not? But still, things are coming along. Okay. Cut the Spotify I was listening to. I literally made myself a trapper 5 minutes ago. Oh. I almost don't believe it's Bastion. I never thought I would see the day someone... Oh, just in time for him to get attacked by... Wow! Okay, no, I think we need all hands on deck for this one, actually. What the fuck? Okay, they're ramping up their efforts. We could really do with that expanded army, actually, I'll admit. Wow, if we could have put them on, that'd be quite nice, though, because, I mean, I kind of want my archer. No? Okay. So let me pick you up with where we were, because I was gonna give you one update. Currently, still trying to figure out how we can get this stone training dummy. I might just settle for a wooden one from the carpenter, because it seems as though pelts maybe are for bigger game. Also, yes, I'm making some of these wooden things. I'll explain why in a mo. For time being, though, let's get him on this so we can put some stuff down, because I have like a perfectly functional one for an archer. Like I guess I can put it down now. When we get an archer, they can start training. That'll be our current person when we promote them. You can stick it down like here. I feel as though this screams training ground. You know what I mean? Like stick that down. Yeah. I mean, when we get an archer, they're going to be spoiled. And trap level 3. Ooh. That makes them a bit more efficient. In terms of everything else going on, yeah, we have this little challenge here. So the Explorer will be back in 2 days. They'll give me 2 autonomous cricket golems if I give them 3 wooden managers, which you can see I've already prepared. So it's counting down towards that. Autonomous cricket golems are quite good, because you will not those way later on. So for 3 wooden things, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, we just do a trade. I'm pretty sure they help haul items around autonomously, and they don't have any of the crazy pathfinding like regular villagers do, so it offloads a lot of that work, which is quite nice. Then again, we got a new guy, which is quite nice. And we also remembered that the trapper has a little crafting menu, which I thought, yeah, we can use that to level them up and get some more stuff going. But also, if we craft their stuff, we can make this bug meat soup, which is crazy because it counts as more food on the daily thing. I keep forgetting words, I apologize. But as you can see, it requires a trapper's campfire and pot, and we actually crafted both of those. So I'm thinking let's decorate this area because it's seeming a bit bold at the minute. So let's put some stuff there if I can fumble my way to the correct button. So yeah, it should be kicking around somewhere in here, or maybe in a few seconds. I think somebody may just be moving them over, but still, to have 9 people in camp, they just have an empty bed as well. Who says we don't plan ahead? But like in the good way. It's like I like the fact this much. It scares me. Now the Explorer has returned. Thank you. Okay. No, it's fine. Just the horrifying wind echoing noise isn't what I expected when I got some autonomous cricket golems. But I think we just put them down, right? Yeah, we do. So, iron carrying golem that somehow works without a geomancer around. So, if we just put these guys down, they move. They go. They operate. Which feels weird. I want to watch this. I want to slow it down. This game has a lot, man. I'll admit. Like this recording session's been like an hour and a quarter. Yeah, these I've never seen. This is genuinely like I'm going into Anybody feel like placing these? They do. They do. Look, I've never seen these in motion. But he's here. I assume he's a yes, it says he's a restock, resile. Let's watch the other one get put down. So these guys just move, right? They go. Oh, they're off. They're off. Are they part of our town? They're not, but they do. They go. So this guy, I assume, should he detect that something needs restocking, will go do that, and probably they'll prioritize it over the villagers, which gives them a bit more stuff to do. Probably can't carry as much, but I mean, damn. If offloading that isn't good, I don't know what is. And oh, power by half magic. 1% of their health every 45 minutes. Okay, resistance poisons and toxins. So, can these guys not be killed? That's cool. Oh! Someone's in trouble. Who's in trouble? Who's in trouble? Oh, they didn't even announce that. Is that little of a threat? They were like, nah, just let him be. Just let him be. But damn. So if I zoom out, I'd be able to see these little cricket guys just kind of running all over the place. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Where is he? He's not here. What? Where is he? I've lost track. I haven't tapped. Oh my god. He's moving. Oh, he's sticking. Oh, he's sticking stuff on to dry out the pelt. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. So that's how we got our pelts, by drying them out on the frame. That's why we weren't generating any before. I thought it was a matter of like not having the right stuff, but damn, he's loading up. Slow that right down. Can I follow you? Probably not, because it doesn't count as an actual like guy. But that damn if that is not helpful. Damn if that is not helpful, because it just saves up space for whatever worker guys I've got to do other things. Obviously, they'll still want to go collect resources and stuff if they're building per se, but there are other crickets you can get too. And I don't think their impact on performance is too big because they're just designed to do one thing, rather than these guys, which are way more complex. Which is like, yo! And he can put it... Oh, he throws it into the chest! Oh, that's cool. You got it. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. Hell yeah. You were kidding me. That is a criminally good deal. Another 2 autonomous cricket golems, just 7 dining tables. Look. Carpenter, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But... game is game. And I would quite like to get 7 more of those, so get on it. Now actually, quick things, I was going to start doing this. I'm going to get a herbalist. Just because, I'll be honest, with some injuries starting to come in and seemingly the attack's getting a bit more potent, I am actually going to go ahead and make somebody a herbalist. It does all the matter of doing stuff. I'm thinking, look, Pony, they've got spirit, and I feel as though that's quite good for being a herbalist. Maybe mind, less so, but they're weak as anything. Like, I don't want them. But also, they've got compassion, according to those hearts, so I'm going to make them the herbalist. And then that should allow me access to a template I can pop on of it. Case in point, it's like, there's like invaders and stuff. This person has just got back up. In fact, you've not even gone and got your weapon back. I have just clocked that. I am kind of hoping she can make it out of this relatively unscathed. Because again, having a herbalist means we can get healing potions, stuff like that. So these guys recover a lot quicker. She was out for like 2 in-game days. We don't want that, because that's, you know, bad. It's scary. And also the fact that I have no idea where her mace has gone. She just got a practice sword. Either way, the dummy is down now, so she can start practicing. And weirdly, whilst I'm here, they still, I was gonna say, they still haven't made the thing that they have. So I'm gonna pop this down and let the guys get to work. I've nuked the zone over here for the time being, just because it seemed like they weren't getting enough time to run over and craft. So I've gone and done that. But now we have a herbalist. I am just going to very quickly, I'll use the base game template. I'm just going to get them to work on it, because it's like, well, waiting for everything else, why not just, you know, very quickly throw one of these down? And it's another one where you look at it and it's like, yeah, this is like one of those things you would stick on an ocean front. I don't think it's particularly too out there, especially because we've got a lot of other guys online now. So I'm going to do this, and the return of a, I'm sure, fan favorite thing from this episode. I'm going to make another path. This time out of a slightly different material. I'm going to do it out of stone, so it's it will look slightly different, but, you know, I think, you know, we'll say maybe the old path is just more weathered, and that's why it looks like that. Yeah, that works. That works on it. Yeah. Okay, so let's do a bit of, yeah, let's have it go along here again. Just like right next to the water, why not? Bit of scenicness. And I'll build that as well. Again, it only costs a bit of stone, though we are apparently running low, so, I'm going to slice this back open, and, hey, if anybody else isn't busy with all the stuff we're throwing at them right now, they can go mine, and I'll say this side and this side. Make a nice little square, but not open the entrance up too much. Wow, we keep getting people added in. That is another one. Hello, Gareth. Gareth North Point. Oh, he sounds like he runs the England football team. Welcome to the gang, Gareth. To be fair, still 3 workers are actually doing awfully well to balance everything out. Again, also, having this herbalist, part 3, we could turn them into, this is my favourite thing in the whole game, a cleric. Heals people in battle. obviously they need to make a tome, get to being level 2 herbalists and stuff, and also have their house get built eventually as well. I'm told it's on the agenda. But, hey, part 3, we could go kind of crazy. We can go right now. I'm not minding the look of this. Okay, well I said we had 3 workers, but in reality we are about to go back down to 2. Again, the rats will become level 4 footman as well, but we can finally promote poor Horatia to being an archer. And we're gonna make Bastion over here, because he's got the highest body stat, our new footman. Which means we got a dynamic duo. Once she promotes herself, we can stick him on that. And again, they should be able to train and level up a bit quicker, both of them, which means we're not as lacking behind. I also did make an enhanced bow as well, so again, they've got the equipment to dabble in, to be a bit more efficient, and I would not mind that in the slightest. Of course, I do wish there was a little button that we could do to, like, say, hey, go train rather than patrol, but I don't think they do. But hey, he's off. He's making moves. Can we track his? We can track his XP in real time, actually. If you look, it's going up like ever so slightly. But hey, I'll take it. It's better than him getting that in, like, you know, actual practice. Though I do think it needs repairing, but hey, I'll take it. Again, same with Horatia. If they feel like coming over, we can get a bit of like a group activity going on. No, she's in bed needing medical attention. But like, I'd love to give it you, but the herbalist thing, that might be a next episode thing, because it ain't here. I will say, this game has some really weird stuff. Like, I'm just going through stuff now, preparing to wear, and then it's like, yeah, make some clothing and outfits. I can make a raccoon hat, and it increases their speed and diligence increase, but only from level 3. Like, yeah, I'll take 2. Just, sure, I didn't realize that could do that. Daily update, though. Oh, barely come short. But we do actually get those with the Weaver as well. Probably are coming towards the end, but scroll down here. We get some threads. Okay, it's not actually labeled, but we can give people certain things, and again, helps them stay warm in winter. Some of them do buff their movement as well. Same with, ooh, we probably should get some combat equipment for people. We upgraded Warcraft. Here we are. Improves the workers' efficiency, and they move faster. And it's like, actually, we can craft that. I'll take 2. I think we got to. Oh, and it auto crafts that as well. I like that, man. This is kind of cool. Summer work hat as well. I mean. There's a little bit of stuff going on, I'll admit. Kind of cool. And all these combat ones, I mean, we may as well get a helmet. It seems right. And I mean, I guess we can get a padded vest as well. And then there's a lot of fire quiver. A fire quiver. Say less. I remember really enjoying that. And again, is this for there should be some archer ones in here too. That's for the night. Come on, give our archers what we need. Damn it. Come on. No, okay. I guess the archers just for themselves. It feels awfully cruel, like, yeah, everybody else gets, like, armor, just archers, nah, they're good, they're not in the fray anyway, they don't need protecting, and that's why they go down in about 2 hits in late game, but hey, I'll take it. I'm also for our Weaver to do too, so he actually levels up, that's the main point. But, oh, Explorer's back. I made the 7 dining tables. I will actually take those, and I will, in fact, put down my other autonomous cricket, like, they won't give me these, but I'm not going to complain. Look, they're going to go off, they're going to collect things, it's going to be crazy, it's going to be cool. And it saves these guys from hauling stuff around even more. Like, oh, they're going to have friends, he's waiting for his new friend to show up. Battery's just loitering. Probably just loitering, get back to work. But hey, I'll take it. I'll take these berries too, and damn, everything is coming up quite speechy, I'll admit. It's going to be one hell of a supercut to put together, but hopefully you've enjoyed this kind of just more drawn out thing. I think Settlement's evolving just a little bit, you know, we've got our road on the way, eventually. So I've been told. Yeah, everything's coming together, these getting built, got some more crap and stuff on the way, getting a little bit of an army on the go as well. Things are looking good, and if you guys want to see me come back, then you know what to do. Show this one the support like you did the last one, and I can't say no to another one. That said, this one has been going for 2 hours now, so I'm going to bring it to an end, possibly more. So yeah, if you have enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, really do let me know you want to see a 3rd part to this, and maybe I'll live stream this at some point too. But yeah, until next time, with all that said and all that aside, that is us done for now. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Arabic, and peace out.